welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video that so many of you have asked me to film, and it just took a really long time because like I explained in my last video, I burned my eye really bad and I was waiting for it to heal before putting makeup onto it. But finally today I have my fall makeup routine to show you guys. I do really love makeup, but being a mom I have to really hurry, and so the products I use are either really easy to use or I use them in a really easy way. So I hope you guys enjoy my fall makeup look. This is really close for comfort for not having any makeup on, but oh well, we're just gonna do this thing. I just look so tired this morning because I haven't been sleeping well due to the pregnancy. Needless to say, I will be heavily relying on concealer today. The first thing I'm going to do is my foundation routine. I've been using the Origin Stay Tuned Balancing Face Makeup, and I really like this. Forgot, before I start with that, I'm going to just clip my bangs out of the way so they don't get covered in foundation. I really like this foundation. It's a light to medium coverage, which is really nice right now because when I'm pregnant my face tends to be a little bit healthier looking than normal, and this one is just really natural looking and just a little bit dewy, and I just really like it. I'm just gonna spread it around with my fingers. That's what I always do because as a mom, the faster I can do my makeup, the better, and this is just the fastest way I've found. And then down onto my neck as well. Okay, and then just to correct any of the streaks, I'm just going to get a little wedge sponge and just kind of tap it in to make it look a little bit more natural. So that was really quick. Now I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite Maybelline FitME concealer. I've been using this for like 7-8 years, a really long time, and I'm just gonna like pile it on underneath my eyes because they are just so dark right now. And then I also like to put it anywhere there's redness, so on the bridge of my nose, around the outside, a little bit on my chin, and then I do tend to have a little bit of acne scarring or hyperpigmentation along my cheekbones, so I like to put a little bit of concealer there too. And then I'm going to take my dampened wedge sponge and just kind of go in and blend that all in. And around my eye area, I tend to just do the outside right here with the sponge and then go in with my fingers on the inside. I don't know, it just kind of makes it look the most natural. And I want to keep it thicker where this kind of just spreads things around. I want to keep it really thick in that area. And then just kind of a blend, blend, blend. Sometimes I just leave my foundation like this because it is a nice subtly dewy look. But a lot of the times I like to just set it in place with my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. This stuff is really, really great, and it's like $4 at Target. But that just kind of sets it in place and will help it last longer throughout the day. And I don't contour every day, but I've kind of been into it lately. So I'm just going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer to contour, and this is an e.l.f. angled brush. But I'm just going to take it down along my cheekbone like so, and I'm not going to go too far in because otherwise it will kind of look a little bit muddy, and I don't want that. And I'm just going to do the other side, just right under my cheekbone. Sometimes I make the fish face just so I can see where to put it. So just like that, and right now it looks really, really dark, but I'm just going to blend it in really well with this Real Techniques foundation brush. And I really don't want it to look very strong, I just want it to look natural. So it almost seems like I completely took it away, but it's still there. Next, I'm going to take one of my favorite blushes. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the color Exposed. I really like this one for the fall because it's more of a mauve. It's just a little more subtle than the bright ones I've been using for summer, and it's really forgiving because it's such a light color. And I just kind of go upwards right over the top of the contour, and then just a little bit on the other side. And I'm liking it pretty subtle right now, nothing too crazy, and I don't like to go too close in on my face. I don't know, I'm just really enjoying it like this right now, and it just looks a little bit more natural, like I don't have a lot of makeup on. So that looks good. Now is brows, and I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. This is just such an amazing pencil. I really like it. It's really fine. It has the spoolie brush so you can brush through your brows first. And it's just got a really fine tip so that you can just draw little hairs on your brows, and it looks really natural and it's really quick because, like I said, I'm a mom. I'm all about quick when it comes to makeup. And I really need to pluck my eyebrows right now, so just bear with me. And I'm not gonna like majorly shape them or anything, I'm just kind of filling in the sparse areas. And whenever I do my makeup, I do it while Marcus is napping, which is what he's doing right now. So I don't get ready for the day until like 9 o'clock, but it's just the easiest time to do it. And I do try to get ready every day because I just feel like I am so much more productive when I feel like I have put myself together. Even if I'm not leaving the house, I just feel a lot better and get a lot more done. And I just do it really, really light on the inner part of my brow. And then to make it look a little bit more natural, I'd like to take the spoolie brush. Mine is actually broken, I'm so sad. But I'd like to take the spoolie brush and just kind of brush through to kind of rough up the powder a little bit and make it a little more natural looking. Just in this area, because I do like this area to be a little bit more defined. This is where you could set your brows with a gel, but I am out of one right now. So if you guys know of an inexpensive one that works really well, let me know in the comments down below because I'm definitely in search of a good one right now. So this part of my makeup really never changes. I mean, sometimes I'll put on a base if I want my makeup to look a little bit more flawless and stay better, but for every day it's just a really quick foundation routine. Sometimes I skip the foundation and just do concealer just to make it really fast, but this is generally what my foundation looks like every day. So now I'm going to just go in and do the fun part, which is my eyes. I love to experiment and change up my eye look all the time, so this is the look that I've just been enjoying for fall. And I'm curling my eyelashes with a spoon right now because I've been using, and I think this is just a Latina thing, but I've been using the eyelash curlers and they just kind of like crimp your eyelashes, and this just looks so much more natural, and so I am back to curling them with a spoon. So if you take your thumb and the edge of the spoon and just kind of like push your eyelashes over the edge of the spoon, kind of like if you think about how you curl a ribbon with scissors, it's kind of the same idea. I don't know if you can see, but it just gives your eyelashes a really nice natural curl. And this takes a lot of practice, just so you know. Oh, and by the way, this is like the sugar spoon from my silverware set. The shape of it just seems to work the best. So if you guys want to try it, try the sugar spoon. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea eyeshadow palette. I have been loving this. First of all, the packaging is really, really cute. Aren't they all just absolutely beautiful? But I'm just going to be using this half, which are the really pretty browns. So first, I'm going to take the lightest color and just go along my eyebrow, my brow bone, just to kind of brighten things up in there. And then also on the inner corner of my eye. Don't have to be too careful with this part because it doesn't show up that much, it just brightens a little bit. And this is just my really quick way of doing eyeshadow, but next I'm just going to take the medium brown color right here, and this one's called Cove. And you can use any eyeshadows you have that are browns, just use what you have. You don't have to go out and buy a whole new palette. I mean, but I love this one, so if you do get it, you'll probably love it too. But I'm just going to take that brown and go pretty much all over my eyelid. Not quite to this crease, but almost. And up a little bit. and just really just kind of blend, blend, blend. Just from experience, I found that blending is the key to making your eyeshadow look good. So doing the same to the other eye. And everyone's eye shape is totally different, so if you have to modify the way that you do this, then by all means, just go ahead and do that. Okay, so that looks good. And now I'm going to come in, and this, by the way, is a MAC, I think it's a 279 fluffy brush. The numbers have worn off because I've had them forever, but I love these brushes. I cannot recommend them more. They're expensive, but I've had mine for like 8 years, and I really, really just love them. So I'm just gonna take the dark brown and just go on the outer third of my eye. So in the corner, and then bring it up along the crease a little bit. Outer third to half. And the other side. We don't want to go in too dark because this is a daytime look. Okay, and one thing I like to do to further blend that in, just gonna make sure that they look the same. This one's a little lighter. Might be the lighting. Is I take my foundation brush and I just kind of like blend the tops like that. And also I tend to get a little bit of powder down here, so all I'm gonna do is take my wedge sponge that I use for my foundation and just kind of go like that to cover it. And that's it. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do is get that lightest brown color called Mermaid onto my finger. I'm just going to dab it in the middle of my eye. Super quick, and I love how this turns out. It just really brightens the look. I used to do the reverse, do the lightest color first and then the other ones on the outside, but I love how this just really makes the lids pop and keeps that lightest color really bright. So I've been doing this a lot lately. So that was a super quick eyeshadow look, and I think it just looks so pretty. Eyeliner is something I sometimes do, and I just don't do it every day because it takes a little bit extra time. But I've been loving using colored eyeliners for fall. I've been using a plum a lot, but for this look I'm going to use the Julep gel eye glider in the color Olive. Yes, Olive. I just think that browns and olives and stuff look really warm and fall-like, and so this olive goes really well with these brown shadows as well. So I'm just going to gently put it along my eyelashes. No wing, I only do wing liner when I'm going out. And it's really natural, but makes your eyes pop a little bit more. There, I think we're done. Super easy. And the last thing I like to do is just take a nude colored, what is this called? Eyeliner. And this one's from Rimmel London. And I'm just going to run it along my waterline. And it's crazy how much this really just kind of makes you look more awake. Ooh, ow. I just poked myself in the eye. Great. Now I'm gonna cry. Anyways, I'm gonna go close up to the mirror because obviously I can't do this properly without it. Okay, that's much better. So I'm just running it along my waterline. That looks so much better already. I hope that you can see this across camera because, wow, it looks so much better. During the daytime, I don't tend to do eyeliner on the bottom of my eyes. I just like to keep it pretty natural and quick. So the last thing I'm going to do, well, there's two last things. I'm going to take my Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect waterproof mascara in the color, I don't know, what is it, very black. I saw this one all over YouTube and I decided to give it a try, and it is totally worth the hype. It's so good. I have to use waterproof because my eyelashes like to go straight down if I don't. I inherited my dad's wonderful eyelashes, but he doesn't have to worry about what mascaras he can use. Okay, I really like this mascara. I'm just gonna do a little bit. I need to get a new one. It's getting really clumpy, but I'm just gonna do a little bit on the bottom lashes as well. I feel like you can get away with using drugstore mascaras and lip glosses, but when it comes to eyeshadow and foundation, I just really like to go with the prestige brands because they just last so much longer, and I like to get foundations that are healthier for my skin. But yeah, this mascara is just as good as any of the very expensive ones I've used. And it looks like this half of my makeup is a little bit lighter, but it's just because I'm by a window and the light is hitting me funny. But I do look the same on both sides in the mirror. Anyways, the last thing I'm going to do is put on some lip gloss. This is the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the color Sugar Pie. I'm really super into nudes and browns and like mochas right now. It just seems really fall-like to me, and this is just the perfect light nude. I don't like super nude colors. I do like them to have a little bit of pink, but these are really great lip glosses, and they're very inexpensive too. And if you do want it to be a little bit more nude, you can always take some of your foundation and just pat it across your lips and then apply your lip gloss, and it works really well too. Anyways, there's the completed look. I hope it's coming across camera, but these warm brown eyeshadows and stuff just look so nice, and I've just been doing this look a lot this fall. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm sorry it took so long for me to film. It's mostly due to my eye, but if you'd like to see more makeup looks like this, I really love filming them, so let me know down in the comments and I would be happy to do more. Please don't forget to support my channel by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you're not already subscribed to me. I upload videos twice a week on motherhood, lifestyle, and beauty, and I would just love to have you be part of my YouTube family. I hope you guys are all having a really great fall, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.